Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Anime Brothers podcast. And you're probably wondering, why is it called the Anime Brothers and only one brother is sitting right here at a table? Well, if you didn't know, we had a little thing where we had to ask people for Spotify reviews. And if we got to 100 Spotify ratings, we were going to have our boy Earthworm, the other co-host of the Anime Brothers, to wear whatever outfit everyone voted on our Discord. So for you that's not watching this first video that we have up, you're not going to get to see it. But for everyone else, now's the time. I bring you Mr. Earthworm the Mighty and Bunny Girl Senpai. You know, music play. I don't know. You want to show the leg? You know, pop.
Hello, everybody. I am Earthworm. Hello, YouTube. For anybody who decides to stumble upon this video, I am sorry.
This is the first video you're going to get to see, and this is what you get right here with Mr. Earthworm. Very authentic. There you go. Flat-chested man.
Yeah, here we are. So, yes, hello, returning listeners who might not be able to see this because you are a podcast listener. I fucking implore you guys. You have all earned this.
Yeah,
go
154 episodes prior.
Go over to YouTube. We'll make sure that link is in the show notes. And check this out. You guys deserve this. Anybody who might be checking us out for the first time, whether it be podcast-wise or YouTube-wise, because this is going to be our first official video. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you for stopping in, and we hope that this gives you a good taste. If it's a good taste in your mouth, rather than the opposite.
I think we should say that we can't do a whole reintroduction like we did in the first episode, but we were originally on a podcast, and we have like episodes 1 through 153. So you can listen to the first episode if you really want to get the layout of us. But yeah, technically we're two brothers, but we're not related. But we've been together since 8 and 9 years old, and it's been inseparable.
Yeah.
So
and honestly, like our bond really started because of anime, and it really it's something that in our later lives we have found a real passion for. So yeah, it's just really cool. Like we started talking about G Gundam and Dragon Ball Z, and here we are doing a weekly anime podcast for the last 3 years. But
right.
This is a very important episode.
Yes,
all right,
it
enough
is.
with the introductions.
Enough with it.
We're moving on. You're new. If you're new here, you're no longer new. You're part of the fucking family. Sit down, have a seat.
You're joining the adventure, and we've come a long way because this is our first anime award show. It is the Anime Brothers Anime Award Show for anime.
There it is. He got it right.
I wrote it down.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
You can't see it. You can't see it, but I got my paper. I'm all professional.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, the Anime Brothers Anime Award Show for anime. Fucking bunny. My stupid bunny girl bunny ears will not stay up. See, I apologize. They are gonna look.
Another thing is that I don't know how to present myself on video.
Dude,
we're gonna be honest here, and we normally look at each other the whole time.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna make sure the audience can see that. I will think of them.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Maybe once in a while I'll just do that office gym stare. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah. So this is it. This is the Anime Brothers Anime Award Show for anime. Why do you think we're dressed up?
Yep.
I like JD said earlier, I had a prior obligation to dress up in a bunny suit, but I figured, well, might as well make the best out of a bad situation.
Exactly.
And I'll be your little award girl today. Hello.
Now,
hi.
Should we also run them through the room, or is it just self-explanatory?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
This is also for our viewers. Sorry that.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
listeners.
little rundown for our listeners of all the cool figures we have and all the cool shit. And again, if you're listening, just go over to the YouTube and just watch the first 10 minutes of this so you can see. You got to know, man. So yeah. We got Kakashi right here in front of me with Susanoo.
Madara.
We have a wonderful Asuka figure, which we bought at our latest PortCon.
Mm-hmm. One of the best buys I've ever made.
Yeah, very cool anime convention up here in Portland, Maine.
We have a lot of them.
yeah, no, we're a pretty small time up here. So then next to her, we have Itachi. And then we have Ram, who is also a bunny girl. So, we got some solidarity here. We have Killua next, which is a fucking fantastic figure. That's such a good find.
That was a good find, yeah.
We got a little Asuna figure, which
my
is
first one that you bought me
from PortCon years ago, but
and
way
also
before the
on
pandemic.
the worst Sword Art Online there was. Sword Art Online 2, he got me the Gun Gale one.
Not even.
If it wasn't Asuna, I'd be upset.
It's not even Gun Gale. It's from the video game Fatal Bullet. I remember that. I remember
Is it?
noticing it afterwards.
Shit, I
yeah.
played that game for like 2 days.
Yeah, it was a video game. It was one of the games of
Yeah.
all time. But we also have Minato.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the top shelf, we have Rem. We have Gon Freaks. We have Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. And Nezuko standing on a giant
Her demon flames.
fire. It's very cool. And then we have some cool artwork and stuff. We won't go over everything, but
No,
we're
no.
really proud of it. We just think
You finally get to see it.
we've been spending a long time building this room, and it's very fucking cool.
Absolutely. So we're going to get to this pretty much. We have to immediately get to the awards soon. I didn't know if there's anything we need to touch on, anything else to like in our lives. You know, this we can still treat it like every other show.
Yeah, I mean, this is we'll get into the important stuff afterwards, but
Right.
honestly, no, nothing important like as far as anybody. But I will say I've been kind of delving into the history of the WWE and
What?
the WWF. I've been kind of into
What are
wrestling
you doing?
for whatever reason. I don't know.
You just go down these rabbit holes.
why. I do go down wild rabbit holes.
Tekken lore, and now all of a sudden
Now it's
WWE.
WWE. Yeah.
Shit.
So everybody knows I'm a super eye patch wolf simp.
Yeah.
And he's big into wrestling. So he's just been talking about it on his podcast every now and then. And it's like, it reminds me of the good old
So you
days.
go with the trends that Mr. Eye Patch Wolf does.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a trend for him because he's been into wrestling like forever. Like it's been a thing for him.
Yeah, I get it. But like if he brings it up in topic, now you're going to follow that topic, right?
Not always, because they talk about a shit ton of video games, and some of them I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
But he talks about it with such passion, and I used to be really into wrestling. You know, we talked about
we used
us
to.
bonding.
We wanted to be wrestlers.
Well, yeah,
you know?
like we bonded over anime and shit, but one of the other things we bonded over was wrestling. That was a big thing for both of us.
Right.
So it's bringing back the old memories, dude. Like watching videos talking about like the Undertaker and stuff, how the man had like a 40 fucking year career with almost the same gimmick, just with like mild changes. And
Yeah, by the end of his career, though, you knew he had to put it up, for retirement.
yeah,
you know?
but he wrestled he wrestled until 2017, I think. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
probably the last 5 years were kind of
And he
rough.
lost his like last WrestleMania, and it's
Yeah.
like you shouldn't have gotten rid of that record on his last year. That was
I would have been
horrible.
more okay with it. My problem with them getting rid of it was more so who they got rid of it to.
Who was it?
It's
too?
fucking Brock fucking Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, like okay, so Mark Calloway, he's the man who plays the Undertaker, who has been performing as the Undertaker.
Okay.
That's the man's real name.
Yeah.
Stand up fucking guy, one of the best dudes in the goddamn.
I saw him
business.
and Stone Cold doing a podcast together,
okay,
and it was actually pretty. They were talking about their stories and
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
but like he would always like you notice how Undertaker's title reigns never lasted for very long.
Yeah.
It's because he always would take that opportunity to put over a new guy and get a new guy more popular. He'd take the young guys, put them under their wing, like guys like Shawn Michaels, fucking asshole behind the stage.
Oh, I heard.
Like
yeah,
real
yeah.
dick, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't give a fuck about you. He didn't care if you starved to death, whatever. Undertaker was a different kind of guy, so it really hurt to find out that the person who ended the streak, the WrestleMania undefeated streak, was this man who was already at the peak of popularity when it comes to like wrestling. Like he was a UFC guy. Like he has a wider audience than most wrestlers.
Yeah.
And it couldn't have been like a new up and comer. It had to be Brock fucking Lesnar, the fucking final boss of the WWE. Like that upset me. Out of all, I would have had it been like
I didn't even know that.
like a nice young gun or something, or somebody like even if the Undertaker became like a bad guy at the end or something to put over like a new superstar. But now it's your fucking Brock Lesnar. So that's what I've been doing. Shout, you know,
Okay.
if anybody wants to talk to me about WWE, like I'm down, dude. I'm in. My problem is I'm not gonna. I can't be the one being invested. I can't be the front runner to this.
Yeah.
Like if I had a friend, like hypothetically, if you were like, dude, I'm into WWE. All right, I'm down. I'm behind you 100%. I cannot be the front runner to being hyped about this. You know what I mean?
You can't be the front runner.
I can't be the person who's like, guys, let's get into WWE.
Yeah.
But I could definitely hop on that bandwagon if somebody else was like, I'm buying the pay-per-views. I'll be like, I'll come over on Sunday. Here's $20.
You know what? Fair enough. I respect it. You know, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, oh, I want to watch an old wrestling match, blah, blah, blah. You know, stuff like that. Don't worry. The viewers already know you're coughing. So
Fucking diet over here.
you drank the water wrong.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. Holy fuck.
Well, you know what? I'll lead it into my
yeah.
my
You
thing
got
going
anything?
on.
You got anything exciting?
The only big thing that I'm going on, and everybody should know about it if they're watching or listening, Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy.
My wife's playing it downstairs right now as we speak. You know, she's
Yep.
playing it. She's a big Harry
She's
Potter
wicked into
nerd, way
fucking-
more than I am. But
wicked
let me
into
tell you,
Potter.
a chance to be in that world. I find the world fascinating. Be the wizard I want to be. Kind of cast magical spells. It's kind of cool. I like the robes. I like how it looks. You know, so
Fair.
I'm having a great time. I've already invested 28 hours into it
Okay.
because I had 2 days off on the early release, Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't want to leave. Like my dad's like, "Hey, can you drop something off to me?" It's like, "I'll do it on the weekend."
Yeah, I'll get around to it, buddy.
Isn't that like 4 days from now? You'll get it when I get it to you.
not my fucking problem, Chief?
Like I haven't sat and binge played a game since probably Mass Effect.
Okay.
So
Sick.
yeah, having a blasty blast. Your boy went Ravenclaw. Now Mr. Earthworm wasn't happy, but they have the coolest room. So at me,
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't
fuck Slytherin.
not that I have anything against Ravenclaw or anything. I just don't think it
They're
fits your
pretentious, yeah.
personality.
Right, and it seems like this game wasn't really going off my personality. I mean, the hat does ask you two
Fair.
questions, and
Okay.
first one they asked is, "What's the most important?" I said, "Oh, loyalty,"
Sure.
and that's Hufflepuff. And I'm like, "No, I'm not doing Hufflepuff because I'm probably gonna go dark, and I just don't want to make the Hufflepuffs look bad." You know?
Yeah, at least
So.
you got character, bro. I'll give you that.
Exactly. You know, but yeah, your boy's playing Hogwarts Legacy. I'm about to start Monster, the anime.
Okay.
Because they unleashed all the episodes on Netflix, 74 episodes. So I kind of want to take my time. I don't think I'm going to binge it.
Sure.
So I think I'm going to just start getting onto it because I want us to talk about that in the future. So yeah, that's about it, man.
Okay.
Nothing too pressing.
I dig it, man. I dig it. Not that I would like to talk to you more about your personal life, but I think we're going to keep this shit short today.
Yeah, because
I think it's
today's
a
the
good idea.
award show. Today is
It's
the
an
Anime
important
Brothers
day.
Anime Award Show for anime.
This is a motherfucking monumental occasion. Listen,
Yeah.
y'all listening out there, anybody watching, this is a big deal for me, okay? Listen to the man in the bunny suit, okay?
Mm.
Just appreciate what I'm telling you.
And you know what? Mr. Earthworm here is actually going to be the announcer for the winner of,
Yes.
of every category that happens. You know, we're going to have our lovely bunny girl do all the presentations and announcing the winner.
Yeah, that's going to be me. So here's the deal, okay? Listen up.
Yeah.
We had, first of all, the nominees only come from anime that we, the host, have watched. Because we
For
can't be
2022.
we can't be judging other anime.
Yep.
So there are probably going to be some anime out there that's like, hey man, you know what the fuck? Why wasn't X in here? Didn't you nominate them? Because we didn't see it. We don't know. Okay.
If you're new to the Anime Brothers, we have sort of seasonals because we watch maybe 4 to 5 anime
Yeah.
seasonals that we're into. We know we can't watch every anime, and we don't want to waste your time watching one episode and going, it wasn't good. That's just not enough time.
Look, we do our
You know?
own thing around here. Okay. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Okay.
We do our own thing
run-
around here.
We run by a different set of laws in the Anime Brothers community. Anyway, so nominees. Only anime that we have seen.
Yes.
Number 2, they were voted on by members of our Discord, members of our
Instagram, Twitter. Yeah.
pretty much anybody who is part of something.
Facebook had, I put
you put something on
Yeah,
Facebook
but
too?
Facebook is
Nobody gives a shit about Facebook.
Nobody gives a shit about Facebook.
Nobody's great aunt is listening to our podcast.
We got
And if
followed
you
by
are-
somebody on Facebook. I'm like, holy shit.
Cool, man. Cool. Cool. So yes, the votes were these are not just decided by us. We did put in a vote each, but they are just worth one
Just
vote.
one
just
point.
the same
I
as
was thinking
everybody
about
else.
making 2 points, but I liked where everything was ranked, and I'm like, it's close for some of these.
Yeah.
So I want to allow 1 point for us too.
Yeah, and
you
we
know?
wanted to give, we took care of the nominees ourselves, so we wanted to give the real power to everybody else. I have lost a strap. Hold on.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Also, going forward for this, the announcement of and all the categories and stuff, just know if you haven't seen any of these anime for 2022, or you like to binge and you haven't caught up yet, and we announce something that you plan on watching, there is going to be spoilers because some of these are going to involve moments that happen like later down the road.
Yeah,
in
I
a
would
way
say no.
from the description. So
I would say low context spoilers or no context spoilers because
but it still gives something away. you
yeah,
know?
they're obviously with like best we have like biggest anime betrayal, for example.
that kind of means that
is going to like we didn't write out a fucking paragraph on what, but
We're probably
when
going
you
to talk
say
about it. if
X
it's,
character, they're going to know that they eventually betray somebody. So just keep that in mind, everybody.
Yeah.
But this is anime for 2022 only. Hopefully everybody's pretty much caught up, and I think it's going to be a good time for everybody. Like we said, the potential mild spoilers, but nothing too terribly crazy. So I think without further ado, It is time for the Anime Brothers Anime Awards for
anime.
anime.
That was pretty good.
That was actually better.
But I had to do it after you, you know?
The thing is that wasn't planned.
No.
That's what makes that most impressive.
Okay, so here we go. I will be reading off every one of these categories. We'll start for the first one, and we'll go from there. So,
All right, I'm
should
ready.
I do it in an announcing voice, or should I just read it out, you know, like I normally do? I could do a British accent.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, really?
No.
I was going to
You
say
got to read the
hate-
nominees out, too.
I
You got
do
to read
have to
all
read-
the
oh, I'm
nominees
gonna read
out.
all the
and then- Yeah,
nominees.
okay, all right. So I
But we'll
would
go with the
say
first.
go with whatever you're comfortable with. Go with what you feel, brother.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll move on to the
Okay.
British in another date. This is the first video. Some people can be like, "I'm out, chief."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
So-
know if I could handle an entire episode
No,
of
you
that.
couldn't. No one could. No one could. All right. So our first category today for the Anime Brothers Anime Award Show
We're
for
starting
anime.
out on a happy note.
Starting off on a happy note, the most tragic backstory of 2022.
Oh, here we go.
Here are the nominees: Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone,
Tragic.
Cave Raider Party in Made in Abyss,
Tragic.
Denji in Chainsaw Man,
Tragic.
The Eldians in Attack on Titan.
Surprisingly tragic.
Yeah. And Weather Report from JoJo's Stone Ocean.
Tragic.
Tragic. So these are all tragic.
Really though, like
So we're coming out the gate already with a big one. This was a big one for me when I voted.
yeah.
I was like, I know who I think has the most tragic, but I
So,
wanted to see what everyone's going to say.
Before we get into who won, who did you vote for?
Okay, I voted for Kotaro.
I thought you would,
Yeah.
which is fair. I don't hate on
If anyone
anybody.
knows, Kotaro is one of my few 10 out of 10s. I have tried to say it hasn't gotten enough love, so yeah,
Sure, and that's
Yeah.
not even his backstory is surprisingly not a spoiler. It's like what his entire thing's
Yeah.
built around. Like the kid lives alone. You find out like he's legitimately an orphan, and
right.
I mean, we won't
And he
get
gets through life through basically watching a little cartoon character that means
pretty
a lot
much.
to him.
Like
you
he
know?
goes through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And it's kind of mundane because it's not like a pain where it's like everybody I loved died in front of me and I watched their guts spill out into my eyes.
No, that's
But-
edgy.
Yeah, that's like too
This is
edgy.
tragic.
Kataro's like shit, man. Some of this stuff might actually happen to a kid.
Yeah,
Some of that real
like
shit.
spoilers here, but you know when he has to eat tissues, you know,
Yep,
and
okay.
like they taste pretty good when it's this kind. It's like, bro.
And it's like because he was left alone at one point and didn't have anything else. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
shit's rough.
Yeah.
So I
Who did
respect
you vote
that.
for?
I voted for the Cave Raiders from
And I
Made
knew
in
you were gonna do
Abyss
that because you
Season
were
2.
talking about how crazy it was. You know,
We had a Made in Abyss episode not too long ago, or a half Made in Abyss episode.
where you described the whole thing.
I pretty much went through the entire season 2.
Check that
Shit
out.
fucked me up. Oh my god, so visceral, so like just some of the worst shit that could happen to a fucking human being has happened to these poor motherfucking cave raiders.
Mm.
I won't get into too many details, but it's like god damn, absolutely ridiculous. Like I would take Kotaro's life 1,000 times over than what happened to these poor bastards, and I guess that's where my thought process went.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
All right.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
And the winner of most tragic backstory is Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone.
That's right.
Congratulations,
I don't know why
Kotaro.
I'm celebrating that. The most tragic backstory. That's
That
not
is a
good.
pretty rough celebration, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the old ones. To the ether.
That wasn't planned either.
They're gone. They disappeared.
Okay.
Stupid.
So,
fucking
holy
ears
shit.
fan. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I dig it, man. I think the fact that it's a more realistic backstory
Yeah.
is what really draws people. Like,
I was gonna say the realism. See, you're in a fantastical world.
Yeah.
You can make anything kind of ridiculous in the show, but
yeah.
Kotaro's is grounded to reality.
yes.
Though some people would say, yeah, a 4-year-old can't act like that. A 4-year-old can go through that.
Yeah,
you know?
but we're also like a 4-year-old acting mature is way more realistic than somebody traveling to the core of the earth and not being able to return, or else
Yeah.
their fucking all of their organs will just explode. Shit like that, you know?
That's a real anime.
It's yeah. I mean, it might not be the exact details of Made in Abyss, but it's about what happens. It's
So,
not
do you want
good.
me to say the percentage, or you wanted to do that?
No, you can go ahead.
Because we both have the list.
Yeah,
here.
we both have the numbers.
So
in
we
front of
figured we'd
us.
show how close these are. Also, kind of see where everyone was at when they voted. Because though you said the Cave Raiders, we had 40% went for Kotaro.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
pretty commandingly,
Pretty commanding.
not
But the
bad.
30% in the second place was the Cave Raiders.
Okay,
So
all
it was
right.
close behind. And then the third spot was the Eldians at 20%.
Which I also respect. I think if I didn't pick the Cave Raiders, I would have picked the Eldians
Yeah.
because, like,
watching everything that from the beginning to now, and then finding out,
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is like chopping up children, chopping up moms and feeding them to kids like that. That's some stuff,
it's gonna
man.
be no for me, dog.
That's some stuff, dog. I'm not gonna
No.
say anything more than that, and we're
No.
gonna move on to
Yeah.
better things. So congratulations, Kotaro. Your award is in the mail.
The award is in the mail. We'll send it to you. And if you ever want to come back and be here, not come back, come here. I will make you food. You deserve everything good.
It's true, he does.
So,
He
all
does
right.
deserve happiness.
So the next category is the big one, the supporting character of the year.
All right,
So the most important, like number 2 in their anime category. So
it's true. So who do we got?
the first one comes from Anasui from JoJo's Stone Ocean.
Hell yeah.
That's right, Anasui?
Yes, Anasui.
Okay.
That is correct. It's
I-
not
you-
Anastasia.
I said that, but you etched it
You
into my
dumb
brain.
listener, watchers, bastards.
All right, the second one is Rebecca from Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Edge Runners.
Yep.
We have Kabe Taijin from Ya Boy Kong Ming.
Which I honestly underrated this year.
I underrated.
Underrated.
Hanazawa from Mob Psycho Season 3.
Shout out to Strictly Series, our friend podcast, for the nickname Teru in Resonance. I think that's fucking hilarious.
That's good. That's good.
Carl's got him, bro.
Yeah, he does. All right, Power from Chainsaw Man.
The big,
Definitely a heavy hitter coming
that
into
big
this one.
stupid idiot. I
That
love her.
big stupid idiot. And then Hizuru from Summertime Rendering.
Okay, which
And I will proudly say
it's
I
out,
put
by the
her-
way. Like,
yeah.
if you're in America, at
2020.
least-
It says 2023, but it was released in 2022. But
Yeah.
they had some kind of thing where it was only released in Japan, and you had to have Disney Plus Japan to watch it. And now it's on Hulu.
yeah, we can't let Disney ruin this for us.
And I'm not gonna lie, if you didn't know that, just know you can go on Hulu now. It's really underrated. I think it's really good. So check that out. But yeah, supporting character Hizuru.
Okay,
So
and
wait. We gotta say who we voted for, don't we?
oh, that's fair. Oh shit, I'm getting way ahead of myself.
It's all right.
we're gonna-
I'm just saying.
we're gonna save this.
I
right
proudly said, and I think I'm the only one after seeing the percentages
here. Yep.
that I picked Hizuru
Interesting.
from Summertime Rendering. If you know, you know. I'm not spoiling for Earthworm because he hasn't finished fully.
I'm working my way through it. It's definitely got its hooks in me. Interesting. We'll talk about it at some point. But
That's right.
yes. That okay. So you really think that it's
Out of all those
like
characters,
a late edition came
See,
in and like fucking ran right past everybody?
yeah,
for you, huh?
because like I said, Power isn't someone I'm fully into. Rebecca, I love her, but technically Lucy counts as the supporting character, and I'm more into her.
yeah, I guess I
So then
consider
you got
Lucy kind of a
Anasui.
s-
I liked him, but Weather Report was better.
Fair.
You got Hanazawa. I never liked Hanazawa. I was more of a Dimple fan and stuff like that. And
I just
Reagan.
thought because in this season he really stepped up to the plate and like he became a very prominent character. That's why I thought
know.
he
I
was-
understand.
That's why
he
was
did a good job,
nominated.
but not compared to Hizuru.
Sure, I
you
get
know?
that.
But what did you pick?
I went with Rebecca. I thought
Yeah.
Rebecca was a wonderful character. It was between her and Power for me, and I love Power, don't get me wrong. But Power's just and I don't want to say Power's just anything. I think Rebecca had a more of an emotional connection for me.
Mm.
And I really loved the way she was written to where she was this kind of secondary love interest, but it never became a
Nothing,
love
yeah.
triangle. It was more her expressing her feelings for David and dealing with rejection in a very mature way, which is something that like everybody's calling, oh, she's a lolly hurt to der. It's like, she's more emotionally mature than all of you, so fuck off. All
Pretty
right.
much.
Like Rebecca's just absolutely amazing. I loved what Trigger did with her in such little screen time. They made a character that will go down in anime history. And she's a fucking hoot, dude. Like she's just
No,
so
she's
much fun.
hilarious.
So much fun.
Yeah. But
all
all
right.
right.
And the winner of Best Supporting Character is ba-ba-da-ba, Power from Chainsaw Man. Which
damn.
makes sense. That's
Which
fair.
makes
I
sense.
completely get it, and I understand why people love Power. Again, for me, if it wasn't Rebecca, it would have been Power because
Right.
she's just, god damn it, I like her with Denji. The moment where Denji's like thinking about, he's like, how would I feel if Power died? And she's just like pounding on a vending
And
machine.
you're like, I probably wouldn't feel that
Just
much.
Dumb, just fucking dumbass, dude. I love you so much. She's literally like a big dopey dog, big head, no thoughts.
Pretty much. And I don't know. I try to tell myself they didn't make her so attractive. She probably wouldn't be liked as much for being a big dolt
I'm not
like
even
that.
attracted because of the
I know
things
people
that
are,
she
though.
says. Like
You know that.
I
You
love
know
when
pe-
she's like, I don't like to bathe often. I don't. Okay, I don't. Why bother flushing the toilet? It's like, oh, you're weird.
You're weird. Yeah. All right. So let's see, because this is another pretty close one, even closer than the last one.
Okay, all right.
So Power came away with 42.1% of the votes.
Okay.
The number 2 spot that was close behind was Rebecca at
Oh.
36.8.
Oh, my girl was right there.
And then the 3rd spot, which, you know, we at least do the top 3 here to announce it, barely even scratched double digits, 10.5%, and that was Anasui.
Okay. I like to see Anasui getting some love.
I think the only vote for Hizuru was me. So
That's fair.
You guys didn't watch it, and that's what happened.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure that if the numbers didn't change since the last time I looked, I'm pretty sure I've got a one singular vote for a character too, just to hook them up with something.
You got to give him something.
Very good. So congratulations, Power. Your award will be in the mail.
That's right. And you don't need to come over because I need you to actually flush the toilet.
Yeah,
So-
dude. I don't know. I don't need another roommate.
No.
Sorry.
All right.
Hell yeah. All right. What do we got next for categories?
The next one is the biggest brained moment in 2022.
The biggest big-brained moment.
God, there's a lot of good
So
big brain
many
moments.
wrinkles in this fucking category. Just simply, like, it's honestly, I got lost earlier trying to go through this category because I just couldn't find my way out of the wrinkles. So let's hear them. Who do we got?
First one on the list is Operation Super Smart in Chainsaw Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good moment.
It's
It's
they
full of
wear
laughs.
glasses. I mean, come on.
They're super smart.
They have to be. They're
Yeah.
wearing glasses.
Number 2, Dragon's Dream, Stone Ocean. I can tell that was your pick.
If we didn't understand it, it must have been smart.
That's where JoJo's is just crazy, and sometimes it's like, stop. Stop. 3, Kong Ming's strategies. All of his strategies
I couldn't
in
pick
the
one.
show of your boy Kong Ming.
First of all, for me, it was hard. I was like researching.
We have a hard on for Dynasty Warriors,
Yeah.
3 Kingdoms period, so seeing him do the
And
strategies.
As far as like this nomination, I was researching, trying to find out like what the names of them were, and I couldn't find like a solid name. And I'm like, which one is honestly better? Like, fuck it, we're going.
Yeah. I'd say the tortoise formation was the best. Though.
Yeah, I like the bathroom thing where he's like he just traps everybody in the room. Is that it?
Or was that the maze?
Either way,
Either way.
Kong Ming's here.
Yeah.
He's
So
here.
the next one is whatever the fuck Aaron did in Attack on Titan.
Could you? We're gonna need a thesis and a
Yeah, we know a little
professor.
bit. We talked about it. We did like a nonstop every episode for the final season.
Yeah, but like, how do you?
You know.
I gotta think back to what he did. Like, well, there was some weird shit, and again, I think we're saving that from spoilers because
Yeah.
shit gets deep. If you
Shit
know,
gets
you
really
know.
deep,
If
yeah.
you know, you know.
And the last one was Shirogane's thief love confession in Kaguya Love is War, ultra romantic.
Which I honestly, you put that there, and
It was a big brain moment.
it
It was
really
a JoJo's type of moment where I was just like, I was upset, but also I got to put it out there. That was a big brain moment.
That's fair.
So, yeah. All right. Who did you vote for?
Oh man!
Or what moment did you vote for?
I think you know what I voted for Kong Ming. That's who I voted for.
You did?
Yeah, maybe it's my Dynasty Warrior simp inside of me. Maybe it's the fact that that shit was really cool. I don't know, but all of his strategies, just the fact that they worked in modern day,
Right.
fucking steal the followers, get everybody trapped in the tiny venue, like absolute gold.
It
man.
worked. I went for whatever the fuck Aaron did
which is understandable.
because we did, like, if we didn't do the weekly episodes, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to really talk it through and actually understand it myself. If we just glazed over one episode, like talking each episode helped me go through the whole motions and got me more invested into it, getting every little detail out of it
Yep.
because there's a lot to it. But yeah, what the fuck did he do?
Like we know the results, but like, my dear, what? All right, so the winner of biggest big-brained moment of 2022 is whatever the fuck Aaron did. Yeah, from Attack on Titan.
For everyone that
season
hates seeing Aaron and him
18,000,
winning.
part 26.
He
We
wins
did it.
again.
Congratulations,
Throw it
Aaron
in the
Yeager.
ether. Throw it in the ether.
Before we get genocided to you, hopefully your award gets to you in the mail.
That's right. Also, you are welcome to come over, but
Actually, no,
no?
bro.
Okay. You're not allowed over.
Come on.
Mom's orders.
Yeah, like, bro.
Okay. Well, hey, well-deserved victory.
Congratulations, Aaron Yeager.
We're on to the next category, though.
Did we read the percentages out for that one?
I did not read the percentages. See,
I want to know.
I'm
I'm curious who came in second and third.
Okay, well, it's another close one. That's why a lot of these are actually close, and I like that. 45% of the people picked for whatever the fuck Aaron did.
Okay.
But 40% and second was to Operation Super Smart and Chainsaw Man.
I love it. We got some memers out there, and I love you guys.
And number 3 with 15% was Kong Ming's Strategies.
Respectable.
So, pretty good.
You know, I'm happy to be in the third party here and know that
I'm
I
glad
made
to
a
say I
bold
won
choice.
because I was voting with y'all.
I'll
Good
say
job,
I
everybody.
won.
So, all right. So
I
the
love it.
next one is the Himbo of the Year, which is
Himbo of the
another
year.
reason for a husbando, but you were describing it a little bit better.
I thought we wanted to narrow it down.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, we had some standout himbos this year, and you know, as someone who's dressed in a bunny girl outfit, I like myself me a himbo. You know, big, muscular, kind of stupid. I'm in for it. So nominees for Himbo of the Year are.
Whoa. The first nominee is the Body Improvement Club in Mob Psycho 3.
Let's be honest, they're just kind of one guy.
Yeah, but they're just a great group of guys, you know. Number 2, David Martinez from Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Inosuke from Demon Slayer Entertainment Arc.
All right.
We have Baru from Blue Lock. I know that's from you.
Yes.
You put in that nominee.
I look, Blue Lock's pretty cool, man. I know people.
There's a lot
probably
of
don't-
guys, and they
people
all take
don't
their
know
shirts
the name.
off.
He's the really tall, like bad guy, and he's all. The fucking main character's like, well, how do I get better? And he's like, just be better, get good, stupid. And I'm
Literally
like, all right,
every one of those
that's-
Fortnite players.
You're
Get
a
good.
fucking himbo, bro.
All right, and the last one is Akaboshi Bisco from Subuki Bisco.
Yeah,
I think I said it right.
Sabakui Bisco.
Sabakui. Bisco.
Sabakui. Yeah.
All right, well,
yeah.
there we go. So going forward, who did you vote for?
I, for this one, voted for David Martinez. I thought he was probably the
I
most.
understand that completely.
Not that he was the most himbo out of anybody here, but I think he was the best character out of the himbos of this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Inosuke might be a little stupider. You know, the Body Improvement Club might be a little more naturally buff. But I just thought David Martinez was the best character out of all of them, and he is. I think he's a himbo. I'm down.
Okay. I
Who about
voted
you?
for the Body Improvement Club.
I respect that.
I love the Body Improvement Club. I love everything they stand for. Maybe they are pretty dumb. That's what makes it. But they're the most kindest people you'll ever meet. And I like that, you know?
Yeah, no,
So-
the good bunch of dudes.
Good bunch of dudes.
Great bunch of dudes. All right, the winner of biggest, bestest himbo of 2022 is David Martinez from Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
There we go. You know what? I can't be mad about that. David Martinez.
We will make sure that your award is attachable through cybernetics. So
Which
you
we
can,
don't have.
You know, like put it, it could be like a shoulder thing that shoots a laser or something. It'll be in the mail.
I wish you did have that thing set up where you could make laser beam noises now after you said that.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Anybody who's watching, this right here. I'm gonna geek
It's
out.
new,
I'm gonna
thanks
nerd
to
out
our
for a
lovely
minute about
patrons.
gear. We have a Rodecaster Pro, not the new, not the 2, but the 1. I was fine with this. This is beautiful. I'm very happy to look at this, and yeah, my gear boner is giant right now. I love this fucking thing. So anyway, talk about percentages. Who came in second and third, and how much did David win by?
Well, David won by 40%.
40%
Or at least
of
that's
the
what he had.
vote.
40%
Okay.
of the votes went to David.
Not bad.
30% of the votes went to Inosuke.
Okay,
And then the last one, 25% went to the Body Improvement Club.
fair enough.
So they rounded off the third place. I'm not upset with that.
I dig that. I'm happy Inosuke. I feel like Demon Slayer kind of got a little bit forgot about because it aired so early this year.
Also,
Not
the movie and then putting a TV show really did sour
Yeah.
me, at least.
not
No.
that Demon Slayer needs any more recognition.
Yeah, it's got
but,
good enough recognition.
You know, it's cool to see that at least people are like that dude with the pig on his head. Cool guy.
Cool guy. So here comes the one that I was most excited to put on here
Okay.
because it's, everyone wants to know. But what is the most overrated anime?
Oh,
The one that's talked about the most, but really doesn't have all the bang for the buck.
And the thing with this year is there was some really good anime, but mostly like people got hyped about a lot of different shows this year.
Right.
So yeah, let's hear the nominees for most overrated anime of 2022.
All right. So the first one to come out is Akebi's Sailor Uniform.
Okay.
Second one, Kaguya-sama Ultra Romantic.
Understandable. Disagree, but understandable.
You weren't having to have it on there. Demon Slayer Entertainment Arc.
It's Demon Slayer. It's always going to be somewhere in the overrated something.
Possibly, yep.
Got to.
Chainsaw Man.
We said it was worth the hype, but do others think so?
Others. Yeah, no, not a lot of people, some hating it.
Some people just be hating it. Just be hate.
And then the last one is Spy Family.
Spy Family. A lot, I was on the bandwagon overrated. Now
I really
I'm
like
kind
it.
of into it, But anyway, it's not just about us. So who'd you vote for? What do you think is the most overrated anime this year?
Anyone that's listened to our podcast at this point, anyone that's new, from the IMAL ratings, I think y'all Kaguya-sama fans overrate that shit way too high. It's not that good. It's good, not that good. So I think it's the most overrated. And Ultra Romantic, which has the come-all-be-all final, like, confession in a way, and I think they missed out on making it ultra perfect because the first season had an ending that was even better, and it wasn't even a full confession. But you guys have been brainwashed. I'm just.
No, yeah,
but
you're
yeah,
right,
yeah.
dude. I've drank the Kaguya Kool-Aid.
It's okay. You have the JoJo's Kool-Aid.
It's berry flavored and it tastes wonderful.
There you go.
JoJo's is cum.
So who did you vote?
I voted for a Kebi Sailor uniform simply because. Now I don't want to hate on the Kebi. There's an audience out there for it. Just wasn't me.
Yeah.
And anybody who gives it a 10 out of 10, I get it and I understand it. But for me, it's like. I don't think Chainsaw Man was overhyped. I really see so much quality in this, and I think once we get further on in the season, it's going to be like I felt with Attack on Titan, like holy shit, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
So I'm bought in on Chainsaw Man. Spy Family, I'm cool with. The only anime that I looked at this and said like, when I hear people say like, "Oh
Demon
my
Slayer."
God. No, I voted to Kebi because this season of Demon Slayer I thought was
you liked it more than the first
season of Demon Slayer.
I was different.
This is what I wanted from Demon Slayer. So if any season's overhyped, it can't be this season. So I just went. It really was a default pick for me with the Kebi. I think all of these shows were quality in their own right, but I had to pick something, so I went with the Kebi.
All right.
But
who's the winner?
We're gonna find out the winner. I don't know if this is a good win, but the winner of most overrated anime of 2022 is. Nobody won.
What do you mean?
Nobody have voted for this category. Nobody won.
Who
It's
won?
Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. Y'all suck.
I'm just so glad our
You are
listeners are
wrong.
more with me.
Wrong.
You're with me. I feel you.
Y'all don't like fun. No, I get it. I was surprised when it became like number one on Mal for a little while.
Well, that's because the people are like, we're going to make this happen.
So I can't really hate it, but what percentage of our voters decided that this was the most
You'd be surprised
overhyped?
it's actually close.
Okay.
So not, I'd say, but there are some people just more leaning to that. So we have at 35% of the votes, number one was Kaguya-sama.
Okay.
With second place, 30% was Spy Family. So a lot of people really think it's overrated, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And then the third spot for 20% was a Kebi Sailor uniform.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good portion. Pretty divided, but yeah, that 5%, man. So
No,
it
it
is.
happens, man. I'm honestly surprised Chainsaw Man didn't get more, just because I feel like
well,
a lot of
it's
people
mostly
are
coming from our viewers. Probably a lot of our viewers just love it, like us,
That makes me love you. Chainsaw Man is good. Don't hate. Don't drink the haterade.
Don't drink the haterade.
They be lying.
All right, so now we have the most likely to succeed award.
Okay, so this is
also
like,
we're gonna send out Kaguya. You deserve that award. I'm looking at the wrong spot of the camera. You deserve that award. We're bringing it to you.
it'll be in the mail. Okay.
I was gonna bring it. I wanted to watch him suffer.
Wow.
Oh,
You're.
all right. On
So
to
yes,
the next.
most likely to succeed, and it's literally what you think. This is superlative in school.
They
The
get out of
most-
their anime and they would still succeed in life.
The most likely to succeed in life. So let's hear. The nominees are.
The first one is Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone.
That kid already has life
He's
figured out.
amazingly brilliant.
Now, he's probably going to go through some emotional breakdown right
Yes.
around 20, but I think he'll be able to bounce back.
We have to make sure he doesn't start drinking at a young age.
Yeah, keep him away from the Busenheim.
Yeah. Number two is Aiko, or Iko. I don't know how you
Aiko.
pronounce her name. Aiko.
Yep.
From your boy Kong Ming. I love her. She's a great pop star.
With
so-
Kong Ming behind her, how can she fail?
But that's the thing. Would she survive by herself? I don't think that means Zhuge Liang's there.
I mean, she's got the drive.
She has the
she's
drive.
got something.
And she has the voice.
She's got that it factor.
Okay.
You've got it.
Number three is Bochi from Bochi the Rock.
Yep. I stand behind that nominee. I do.
Number four is Akebi from Akebi Sailor Uniform. The
Yeah.
sky's the limit with Akebi.
When you're that perfect, what can go wrong,
You could definitely get a spot in the Quentin Tarantino movie if you show off your feet.
Oh my fucking... I was just thinking like her in a Tarantino movie would be such a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, he does like feet, so they might make that happen.
Right. Also, we have Aaron Yeager From Attack on Titan. It's just because he's persuasive.
No, that's a little. I put that in there as a nominee.
Or is it because he was doing like some kind of modeling career?
No, it is literally 100%. It's kind of a cheeky meta joke where it's like, if y'all know, you know about what's going on in Attack on Titan, and well, Eren Yeager is very likely to succeed in his goal. He is very likely to succeed in his mission. I'm just saying, the odds are stacked in his favor. So that's why he's here. That one kind of steps outside of the succeed in life, but yeah, I think it.
And the last one is Emporio from JoJo's.
Yes,
Part
because
6.
Again, if you know, you know.
He's
Emporio,
adorable,
that man, that fucking little boy, he gets shit done, boy.
So who did you vote?
I voted for Bocchi at the end.
I figured you were going for that, yeah.
For anybody new here who hasn't listened to the Bocchi the Rock episode I did, I had some guests. It was such a blast. I had a good time. But I mentioned in that episode that Bocchi, while she struggles with social anxiety, she has this ability to where when the lights are brightest and the pressure's on, she steps up.
Right.
She might not step up in the little tiny moment. She might fold, but like when she needs to for her band, she goes above and beyond and she kicks so much ass, I can't even express it. So yes, I think that she is by far the most likely to succeed. Maybe it just I have a soft spot for Bocchi, but she got my vote.
All right.
How about you?
I went with my boy Kotaro.
He's just getting all the votes for you, isn't he?
Pretty much. It's unfortunate that I go one way, but there's everything I want good to happen to him because he has such a tragic backstory. You know, he was a winner already.
He's such a good boy. Like,
and I'm hoping for another win.
Look,
I'm hoping you're with me.
There's a reason why he's been nominated for every category that he fits in. Like, I don't want to sound like we've been pioneering too terribly much, but until we talked about it, nobody was talking about Kotaro Lives Alone. And now the only people that talk about it are people in our little podcast network and apparently Pokimane for some reason.
And we get messages on Instagram, at least for our things like, hey, I'm glad you shouted out because it's it's underrated. And I'm like, yeah.
Like he's like our son is essentially what I'm saying.
Yeah. I want a figure, but they haven't made one yet.
Yeah. Yeah. What's this category again? I completely forgot. We got
most likely to succeed.
Most likely to succeed.
Who won?
Who won most likely to succeed? Well, that's a good question. And once I get this fucking piece of paper out of this envelope, I will tell you. Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock.
Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock.
Congratulations. Apparently other people see what I see as well.
A lot of people went for this one. We're going with a percentage here. 45% of the people went with Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock.
Very good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Outstanding victory.
That's a good percentage.
Flawless
right
victory.
Flawless victory.
Number 2 to round up there, but it was only 20%, was Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone.
I get it, yeah.
And then the third one was Aiko from your boy Kongming, 15%. A lot of people probably thinking with Kongming at her side.
Either
sky's
way,
the limit,
even if she just takes the lessons that she learned from Kongming, which she's already been shown to do, I dig it. So yes, Bocchi, your award will be in the mail. Don't worry, we won't show up. We're not going to freak you out like that. We understand how you are with people. Keep an eye out in the mail. Get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
All right, what is our next category, Mr. JD?
Our next category is most pathetic character.
Okay.
The nominees are Bocchi
from
Bocchi the Rock.
Let's be honest, she might, rise in those moments, but every other moment she is a puddle of fucking wet sop, and it is ridiculous.
Okay. The next one is The Three Heroes from Rising the Shield Hero Part 2.
I saw one episode.
If you know, you know.
We're just going
off
off
first season.
Yeah, we're just going off of Part 1, and I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah, they're pathetic.
Yeah, a little bit.
3 is Versus from Stone Ocean JoJo's Part 6.
He literally was about to fucking sacrifice like 3 sick kids to get some shit done. That's fucked up. He was the most
He's pathetic.
He really embodied that part of Dio. Out of all Dio's many children, surprisingly.
We also have Flock or Fluke.
It's Flock.
Flock from Attack on Titan, the one with the little pompadour, red hair.
Little redhead.
He's a douche.
Bastard. No, I got nothing against one of my best friends. Besides this man standing across from me, is a redhead. But this fucking redheaded bastard Flock,
he's one of those.
He can pound sand.
Yeah. Yeah, I even got a little bit of ginger in me,
Yeah, no, we all got a little bit in the facial hair. It always
yeah.
comes out, But fuck Flock. Fuck Flock.
All right, and the last one is Kobeni from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
Little timid girl with a knife.
She
loses it a lot, especially in the...
I'm sorry, I'm adjusting myself, and I kind of looked at the camera like, sorry.
I've adjusted myself 3 times now. I'm not used to people staring at me.
This is a lot of stuff going on here. I'm so sorry, everybody. Just don't pay no attention.
Kobeni from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of seemingly pathetic characters in Chainsaw Man, but Kobeni is the most openly, like, she was ready to murder Denji just for
Literally.
just cause, like, not
She's
even
like
thinking about
fucking
another option.
crazy. But
All right, who'd you vote for?
well, I obviously had to vote for the three heroes in Rising of the Shield Hero. They
I dig that.
alone, even from season 1, I hated them with a passion. The
Oh,
fact
yeah,
that
they're
these
bad,
three
dude.
heroes are literally incompetent.
They're
They are
so
incompetent dumbasses.
One of them's like a legitimate like lolicon, like a very like
yeah,
put this man in jail lolicon, not just like,
Yeah.
oh, I like a picture every now and then. No.
yeah. So either way, enough said. What did you vote for?
I voted. I was very tired when I placed my votes last night.
Did
so
you do Flock?
I'm 99% sure I did. Flock.
You don't like him, I know that.
I didn't. Bochi though, I understand is pathetic. I love Bochi, and I just couldn't bring myself to
I
vote
knew you.
for her. Flock's a piece of shit. Like that, just such an asshole. Like look at him all the way back in like season 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
He was a whiny little bitch, and now he's like, look at me, I'm a Jaegerist.
Do what I say or I shoot you. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. But it's not about us so much as it is about the collective here. The winner of most pathetic character of 2022 is the three heroes from the Rising of the
It
Shield
makes
Hero.
so much sense.
Season 2
makes so much sense.
I feel like that one was probably close to a runaway.
Oh, well,
Let's see. What are the
just say
percentages here?
45% went for the three heroes on Rising of the Shield Hero.
That's not bad.
25
I gotta be eccentric here.
There's probably piles over there now.
Yeah, it's bad. It's like those
25% went for Flock of
Okay.
Attack on Titan. And then we had a tie at basically third for 15% of the votes was both Kobeni and Bochi.
Okay.
So
for very different reasons.
For different reasons.
I think it's funny because they share more in common, Kobeni and Bochi. They're both super pathetic, but
Right.
competent in weird ways.
in their own,
Yeah,
strengths,
just in like different ends of the spectrum. It's almost like you loop back around and you get one.
exactly.
All right. Well, very much.
We will send ravens to each one of those three heroes and a middle finger.
We're
while
gonna
at it.
cut the award in 3 parts and send it to you guys. So divvy it amongst yourselves, whatever. But congratulations, it'll be in the mail.
So our next category is one that I was looking forward to.
Okay.
I think this is a good one.
All right.
And this is the underdog anime of the year
Okay, so it's pretty much most underrated anime of the year. We just gave it a neat little
for
title.
2022.
I like Underdog.
Our first one was Kotaro Lives Alone. We've
Which-
talked about it. We have an episode about it. We obviously,
Yeah, and criminally underrated. Netflix just shoved it in the basement and said, you feed once a month.
the next is Ya Boy Kong Ming.
Again, criminally underrated.
Only on High Dive, so it's really limited to get to watch, and maybe that
I feel like at least
helps.
that had some gifs. You know what I mean? Of
Yeah.
the people dancing to get it out
And
there.
that intro just kills it.
Yeah.
The third one is Summertime Rendering.
Which
Mostly for
Disney
just,
jail.
Yeah, Disney jail. Aoshi.
Yeah, I thought Blue Lock kind of might have overshadowed it when that came out.
Right, so it's like underdog of it because it's
Which-
taking more of the realistic approach to soccer.
Yeah, like I feel like just Aoshi just got less like in the World Cup. Japan dressed up like Blue Lock. Nobody was
Yeah.
dressing up like Aoshi.
No.
I know that's because there's more of a World Cup angle to Blue Lock, but either way,
Right.
you
and,
know.
And the last one is Bubble, because I don't think it was overhyped from my perspective because it was on Netflix, so a lot of people just assume Netflix anime sucks, and I thought it was pretty decent visually.
Yeah,
and
it was.
everything.
It's such
But we definitely have it under the radar. Like, not a lot of people really.
like with all the staff and shit. You'd think that it should have been like Gennaru.
The next
it-
coming of no, it
was
wasn't
it-
Genarabuchi.
I thought it was. Was it somebody that worked with? Either I can't remember the fucking people's names. There were important people who worked on that, like prominent people in the anime industry. It should have been better, and I don't know that it was necessarily bad.
Yeah.
So it's in that like weird limbo of like it's an anime. So, who did you vote for?
Well, I had to go with my boy Kotaro Lives Alone. That
Yep.
that anime is killer. It's very, very subtle. Like you could glaze over it. I think the dub's amazing. I have not watched the sub, but the dub to hit me that well, that's crazy.
And the thing is like I remember before we hopped into it, you told me like, hey, let's watch this. It's 10 episodes. It'll be a good review. We'll be
yeah,
able
quick and easy.
We'll be able to shout out, see if it's a hidden gem or we're not worth people's time. And it's just about a little boy who lives alone. How fun and cute. And like, no,
and then you're in the wrong
it is.
headspace. You're like, I didn't need this.
It is so fun and cute, but it is also such a kick in the heart that like you don't expect it, I guess, is what it comes out of nowhere. I
Right.
also voted for Kotaro
You
Lives
did.
Alone. Like I said, Kong Ming had some gifs, some memes. We actually heard about that. I personally, from our friend Matt from Otaku Melancholy, was the first person to talk about Kong Ming until you said, hey, let's watch this thing I found on Netflix. Kotaro Lives Alone like was never a thing. I don't know. Again, not trying to suck our own dicks here or nothing, but if we didn't do an episode on it, would it have been a thing? Would people in
knows?
our community even know about it? I don't know. So Kotaro definitely for sure underdog anime of the year. But let's see what the people thought. The winner, if I can grab the goddamn envelope, only need the one. Earthworm, get shit together. Come on, man. Winner of underdog anime of the year 2022 is Kotaro Lives Alone.
That's right, baby.
Ba-ba-ba! Let's go. Congratulations.
Oh.
For real. Like, if we don't get a season 2, I think that's when the revolution finally happens.
That's where I'm going to get mad at Netflix.
That's when the
I
people's
want
revolution
people to watch
happens.
it so that because they'll just cancel things if it's not enough viewership. So
if we end up canceling Netflix, because I know they're getting fucky with the sharing password shit,
yeah.
and I don't blame you. If you're like, fuck Netflix, I don't blame you one bit. I feel like we should make fake emails and start free trials just for new seasons of Kotaro.
I'll do that. Yeah.
I would do it. Congratulations, Kotaro. Your award will be in the mail. But just out of curiosity, what's the percentage?
Interesting percentage wise. Kotaro won with a landslide 47.4%. So we have a
That's pretty
decimal
high.
system going
Yeah,
in here.
That's one of the higher ones today. Usually it tops out at about 45.
Yeah, so the second one was pretty far behind, but was 26.3% was Summertime Rendering,
Okay.
which also is another underrated anime, I feel
I
like.
dig that because of the Disney jail thing. Like, I get those votes 100%.
And then the last one, third base came out with 21.1% was your boy Kung Ming.
Your boy.
So all three of those were ones that are kind of like in their own jails, kind of underrated by like not being talked about too much.
Yeah, they weren't super
So it makes a lot of
promoted.
sense,
Yeah, I dig that, man. It sounds like there was a lot of, like, for everybody but Kotaro, there was a lot of, like, infighting there. They're like, one vote here, one vote there, just kind of spreading them out.
Yeah,
And then
point
Kotaro
system.
was like, everybody else was like, no,
Bow
we're
to
in
me.
agreement.
Yeah.
We agree. So, yes, once again, your 18th award of the night, Kotaro.
He's
It's
only
in
got
the
2
mail.
awards.
You know what?
Lay off the boy.
Hey, it's not. I'm not shitting on him. He deserves everything
know.
he gets. Okay, he deserves all the happiness in the world.
All right, so the next category is the best non-human character of 2022.
The best, whether it be a pet, whether it be just something kind of human, but definitely not human, or anything in between.
So our first one is Pochita from Chainsaw Man,
Or respectable.
Otagawa from Sabukui Bisco,
Sabakui Bisco, and he's a
Sabakui
giant
Bis-
fucking crab.
a giant fucking
He's
crab.
a giant. He bubbles at the mouth to speak.
Bond from Spy Family,
He's a good pup.
Philo from Rising of the Shield Hero 2. Though she looks like she's a chicken lolly, she's really a chicken. So that's why it's non-human.
She is one of the characters of all time. That's something I can say about her.
One
for
of
sure.
one of the characters.
One of the characters of all time. Yeah.
Faputa, Made in Abyss.
Baputa, yeah, pretty much.
Baputa,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
And then Foo Fighters in
Foo Fighters.
Stone Ocean, or also
FF.
known as FF.
FF.
FF. Yeah.
Which, again, looks very human. In fact, not human, just a bunch of sentient algae who's also a stand. So, cool.
All right, so who did you vote for?
I voted for Octagawa.
Yep,
Again,
I get that.
This is
that was close.
This is the one I hinted at earlier, where it was like, I don't think anybody but me voted for Octagawa. I think I was like one of the only votes.
You were like me when you put in Hizuru, just one.
Yeah, it's like the other character, like Faputu was a better written character, obviously, but something about a giant crab mount, it just won me over, dude. Like I
get it.
I couldn't not pick Octagawa. He's such a good. I wish I could take him and put him in a better anime.
I get you.
So that's where I'm coming with. And again, he had nobody. He had to get a vote. I mean, come on, man. Respect the crabs. Oh, no.
Respect the crab.
Yeah,
But
I said respect the crabs, and then I'm like, wait, that also means pubic lice.
all right, well,
Never mind. I'm in a bunny girl suit. This is everything I say can be taken in such a weird context. Who did you vote for, JD? Let's move on.
I voted for Bond.
Okay.
It was hard for me. I love dogs. It's hard for me not to, and I'm not gonna lie. The barf just gets me. It's so subtle. It doesn't happen that
So
much,
good.
which is great. I don't want a whole episode following him nonstop
Yeah.
barfing, but he's perfectly put into the show, and it completes the whole family. So
He
I
made me
voted-
cry. I mean, his backstory
made
made
me
me cry.
cry.
Like, I'm a sucker for like animal abuse. That shit really hits me, especially
Yeah.
in media. And it's like, oh man, his whole little backstory. It's like, oh, you're home now, buddy. No more
You got
pain.
a family.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so if it weren't for giving Octagawa some love, Bond very well could have gotten my vote. But let's find out who won. It's important here. So the best non-human character of 2022 is Bond
Bond.
from Spy Family.
That's right.
Hell
what?
yeah, Bond.
I like it. We're gonna send you a
Congratulations.
bone and an award in the mail.
Like, I just, the episode where him and, like, Anya get into a little fight and then they,
Yeah,
like, make
and
a
then
formal, like, truce after.
Apology and stuff.
So cute. They're such good friends. The more we get a Bond, the better it's going to be in that fucking show.
Okay.
Congratulations, Bond.
And
We
Bond
will
did a
send-
commanding victory.
Okay.
40% went to Bond.
40%?
40% went to
Okay.
Bond. 25% went to Pochito.
So
Only
some-
in one episode was enough to just
So some more fighting out in the lower ranks. A lot
yeah.
of, like, dispersal.
yeah. And then
All
the
right.
actual third spot at 15% was Faputa.
I dig that.
Yep.
She's
so
a real-
sorry, Atagawa didn't get even on there. So
Faputa is, like, such a complex character that in any other year, she would have won it for me.
yeah.
But, you know, we got a giant crab that I can ride. Think of the environment if we all rode crabs instead of cars, bro.
They're all bubbling up
Yeah.
when they're getting all excited.
But congratulations, Bond. You are a much deserving winner of Best Non-Human Character. And along with some doggy treats, your award's in the mail.
All right. So the next category is finally the worst anime of the year.
Okay, so we're just getting down and dirty.
We're
here.
just we're
This
we're
is
gonna
it.
make someone mad.
Okay.
You know. The nominees are Akebi Sailor Uniform
Which
because out of our ratings, it's one of the lowest rated. You know.
yeah,
for
I
us,
also
so.
want to preface this too by we didn't watch very much bad anime, so
I
some of-
did though. I added some on here. I know that
some
you
of
didn't
them,
watch,
but
you know.
like we didn't watch a bunch of trash, so some of the mids kind of had to get knocked down a tier
Yeah.
into the worst anime of the year. So keep in mind, you might think a show's pretty good from here.
We
is all-
didn't.
This is for fun. Look at how I'm dressed. Don't relax there, Chief. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a Kebi Sailor uniform,
Next is Sabuki Visco,
Sabakui Pisco,
Sabi
all right,
Kui Visco, Orbital Children.
which you watched a little bit of.
The
I didn't mess
six-part,
around with at all.
and actually I think was on a nominee for Crunchyroll right now,
Interesting.
which is surprising because I think it's not that good.
Okay, well that's
So-
JD's
but
opinion
yeah,
here. Let's see if the people
Orbital
agree.
Children, Bubble,
Okay.
and then Rising of the Shield Hero 2.
Okay. Who did you vote for?
Now this was a hard one for me because I didn't like the Bisco show,
It was very mid.
but it was very mid.
wasn't
I was able
bad.
to watch it.
Yeah.
Rising of the Shield Hero, I dropped.
I also dropped after one episode.
So I put in Rising of the Shield Hero.
Me too. I also did that. Like
Yeah.
I didn't like Akebi's that much, but like it had so much quality there. I didn't want to put it as the worst anime, and I even kind of felt bad for putting it in the category. But we needed to get some nominees in there.
We had to fill it.
Sabakui Bisco is like, well, the worst part. I just kind of wasted my time with it. It didn't like it wasn't offensive or like that bad or anything, but it
Yeah.
was just like this is an anime, cool.
Right.
Rising of the Shield Hero, fucking turn it on, and immediately you're granted with like 3,000 CGI lizard people, and you're like, oh, so this is what we're getting into. Sick. All right, I think I'm good this time around. Catch me on season 3 and see what I'm feeling. But let's find out what our people, what our listeners, what our viewers. Now we can say that now. We can say it and mean it now.
Like and subscribe.
Like and smash that motherfucking like button. Kill
We're
that
gonna-
like button.
The day we start doing that nonstop, fuck me.
The winner of worst anime of the year goes to Rising of the Shield Hero season
Well
2.
deserved. Well deserved. Way to go, voters. You know what's trash.
Congratulations, Rising of the Shield Hero.
Yeah.
The best part about
To
you
be delayed and to also be the worst rated anime for the Anime Brothers Award Show.
Now look, I like Kinema Citrus, and I think they obviously made an Abyss. I loved it. They can do good work. Kevin Penkin did the music on that. Fantastic music. Son of a bitch. Maybe I just one season of Shield Hero was enough for me.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
it definitely was.
But apparently, I think it was a pretty high percentage last time I checked. How high did it get? How many?
This was
how,
this
what
is the
percentage
biggest
of our
commanding
people?
lead. This is where everyone was pretty much in agreement.
Everybody piled on.
60% said Rising of the Shield Hero.
60%? All right.
Now, in second place with only 20% was a Kebi Sailor Uniform.
Okay.
And then 10% just rounded it off was Bubble. Someone really
Alright.
didn't like Bubble.
I
Or
feel
somebody did.
like
10%, I mean, the 60s commanding, like, a lot of people were.
I think Bubble was a letdown. It's like we expected more from Bubble because of the staff behind it. So
Yeah.
I get that. I think Rising of the Shield Hero might objective, at least for what we're working with
that was
here.
also promoted and, like,
Yeah.
talked about how it's, it had, like, 3 years or 2 years, like, a longer time.
It was
in
like
between.
2019, so it was a good 3 years or so.
Yeah.
Promoted, hyped up, and it just I haven't heard anybody who's watched it that's been like, wow, that was really good. Or even, hey, it's not that bad, guys. Come on. Everybody's like, what the fuck? Again, shout out to Strictly series again. But Courtney, she's so angry at the stupid turtle. I didn't even get to the turtle, and I'm mad about it.
No, I got to the turtle. I went past the turtle.
You went past the turtle. Past the point of no return. The turtle.
There's my gym look.
All right. Well, you know what? Rising of Shield Hero, your award will be in the mail.
So the next category.
Next category.
It's a pretty good one. The biggest simp in 2022.
Biggest simp. Okay.
We have Ataru from Urusei Yatsura.
Yes. I know you didn't watch it, but just for some
this is for you.
Just for some context, Ataru would be literally, he was begging his girlfriend not to break up with him, and then a lady walked by and he goes, "Hey baby, how you doing?"
Oh, it's like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, he's a what's the word? I don't know. He'll simp to anybody. Like, it's not like a one-person simp. He's just a real fucking man whore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. I have Ikio Kita from Bochi the Rock.
She's a one-person simp, so the bassist and she's the vocalist and rhythm guitarist, and she's absolutely in love with the bassist, who's a year older than her. It's senpai this, senpai that. Senpai's so smart. I love you, senpai. It's very obsessive. It's a little borderline on annoying, but it doesn't quite get there.
Okay.
So very simpy.
Next is Denji from Chainsaw Man. Probably the whole show is based on him simping.
Yeah.
It all starts because of that, so that's a pretty good number.
Yeah, I mean, his whole motivation is to touch some tid.
And then move on from there.
Yeah.
First kiss, first everything.
It's simptacular.
Next is Yamai Ren from Komi Can't Communicate. If you know, you know. She simps over Komi hard.
It's the dangerous side of simping right there, dude.
The one where people just don't really understand how mad I am with that character.
No, I am also, I understand now, but for a while I was surprised.
Anasui from Stone Ocean, the Jolene lover.
I mean, we all love Jolene, but take it easy there, Chief.
Yeah. Becky from Spy Family.
Which, if you don't remember, she is down bad for Mr. Lloyd Forger.
Which,
like,
isn't?
uncomfortably.
I mean, I'd get some Lloyd Forger.
I'd get some Lloyd Forger too, but damn, girl, you gotta chill.
You gotta relax.
All right, look, simping can be good, but I think we all need to know that there's a line, all right?
All right, so who did you pick?
Who did I pick for biggest simp of the year? That's a great question. One that I wish I fucking remembered. I think I picked Anasui.
Oh, shit, all right.
I think I picked Anasui. I might have gone for Denji, but I think Denji's more being manipulated than really choosing to simp.
Yeah, but I do think, like, I would have picked Denji, but I put in Yamai Ren from Komi Can't Communicate. I think she simps over Komi.
Oh, yeah.
The whole that's literally her. Every, like, character that hangs out with Komi is literally just that one perspective, and Yamai is the crazy person in the group. So she just does that stuff. That's all she's based on. So I think she's the biggest simp.
True.
So I voted for her.
I just think, like, level of simpage, there are levels to this shit, and you got to look at, like, everybody else is just, like, fawning over their other significant other person. Anasui, remember the whole lead up paragraph? Emporio's like, he just disassembled people, and he's a fucking murderer, and he's dangerous, and you can't trust him. And he's like, I'll never do anything for anyone, but I'll rip my own heart out for Jolene. So it's really a contrast from what he normally is. So that's why I went with him.
He changed just like that.
Yeah, no, he's a mega
So who's the
simp.
winner?
The winner of a biggest simp of 2022 is Denji from Chainsaw Man.
Denji, it makes a lot of sense.
Listen, okay, I'm not saying he's not simping. I'm just saying my poor boy wasn't really given a choice emotionally. Like, what the fuck
I would have
is he
done the exact
supposed to
same
do?
thing he was doing. So
I mean, Makima grabs you and tells you to do something.
oh yeah,
I can't say. She's not even my favorite
I
toxic
know she's
waifu.
not. But if she like grabbed a hold of you, you would do whatever she say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are the percentages here? How bad did Denji win? How down
Denji
bad
is
do people
basically
think
the
Denji
same
is?
as the last one for worst enemy of the year. He won with a commanding 60% of the votes.
Holy shit.
yeah.
Rising of Shield Hero makes sense, but people just like
They're like, that's literally. I know my buddy Keith.
yeah.
All that stuff. He basically said the show is about a guy simping over a girl.
I mean, yeah.
The simplest terms. I'm like, you know what? He's kind of right.
Simplest.
Simplest. So the second and right behind it was Anasui with 20% of the votes,
My man.
and then 15% was Becky and Spy Family.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
especially in the second season,
Surprising.
becomes a lot
I'm
of
pretty
Lloyd
sure I'm the
Bliss.
only one that voted for Yamai Ren.
You probably
I probably am.
Every-
I don't remember the percentage, but it wasn't even on the scale.
Hey, it's fine, buddy.
Damn it.
You got to throw that pity vote in.
All right.
The dangers of simping. by your Myron.
Our next one is the biggest anime betrayal of 2022.
Biggest betrayal. So this is where we were, maybe some spoilers if you have to skip ahead a few minutes because you're really big about that stuff.
Yeah, it kind of
fine.
gives away a little bit what's going on.
But we're not going to talk about details, just character names.
So the first one up for the nomination was Kiwi from Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Betrayal.
Second one was Wataru Kuan from Blue Lock.
What a betrayal.
It was. Dimple from Mob Psycho Season 3.
I can't believe he would do that to his friends. What a betrayal.
What a betrayal. Yamai. Oh, that wrong one. Nope, sorry.
She's not in this.
She's not in
She
this.
doesn't get another nomination.
Nanami Kuan from your boy Kong Ming. I forgot who that was. Was that the girl?
It's the girl that Aiko was playing on the
Was she
streets
really
with.
betraying her?
I mean, it was kind of framed as a betrayal,
Yeah, you're right.
you know? But oh my god, such betrayal.
Such
my
betrayal.
heart.
All right, and the last one is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that one actually, I mean it. Like, wow.
That was a big flip, like 360. No, not 180, you know?
It's weird. I mean, you could even like argue that
Damn.
like everybody else is betraying Eren, but we're not going to get too much into it anyway. So yeah, who did you vote for here?
I was really on the fence with Eren Yeager, but I decided to go with Kiwi because, for obvious reasons, I think that was pretty much the biggest betrayal.
I also went with Kiwi. I thought about going for Kuan from Blue Lock simply because like it was just such a dumb betrayal. It was betrayal for the sake of betrayal.
When I say betrayal, it's like a sports betrayal,
Yeah, but
and I just don't think it's so dramatic as, you know, it was led to believe.
I think the Kiwi one was deeper though.
Oh,
Like
God, yeah. It hurt me.
others you might be able to justify, but I think this Kiwi one, it was, yeah, like I said, it hurt you. It was unseen for me. I was not expecting it. And yeah, it was just it felt a little deeper than the rest of them. It felt
Absolutely.
a little deeper. But let's find out what everybody else thought. The winner of biggest anime betrayal of 2022 is Kiwi betrays the gang from Cyberpunk.
That's right, you dumb bitch. You won the award for biggest betrayal because you're a piece of shit.
It's rough. It really
I like how I
is.
look at them like I'm talking to it.
You hear me?
You
Piece
hear
of
me,
shit.
Kiwi? All right.
Sorry, that was uncalled
yeah.
for.
Well, Kiwi wins the award with 40% of the votes.
Okay, all right. So not as runaway
Yeah.
as our past couple, but understandable.
Close in second place
Sure.
with 30% was Eren Yeager,
Okay.
which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
And then rounding up the third spot was Dimple with
Yeah.
20%.
I mean, you could have seen it coming, but I was surprised personally. So congratulations, Kiwi. This award. Check your postal. Ask your local postal man, and he'll tell you stuff. He'll tell you stuff.
So we're on our last 5 awards
Okay.
for the categories.
All
And
right,
these-
we're
there
getting
gonna be some
down
big
to it.
ones coming now.
Getting down to it.
We have the category for best drip. Okay. Like nobody talks about this on a lot of award show, but you got to be like, who looks the best? Always
For
coming
real.
in wearing that outfit that
Like-
you know, like people are looking at, like, damn.
And this is anime. Like
Damn.
anime drip is there's no limit to what you can do. It's like everybody's in avant-garde and it's just normal.
Mhm.
So you're right, criminally underrated. So who do we got for nominees?
The first one goes with your boy Kong Ming from your boy Kong Ming.
I mean, shit, man, you show up in some fucking 2nd century Chinese robes.
And then I'm
any day, baby.
yeah.
Any day.
Now, is it a variety? Not really, but you know.
You don't need to. When
You
you,
still
have
got
drip
drip,
like
you
that,
know?
why would you change? That's silly.
Number 2 is probably one of the best to do it. Jotaro Kujo from Stone Ocean.
Hey, dude.
Boy out there looking good.
Like anybody else puts that on and you're like, bro, change. Jotaro, it's like, damn, boy.
Oh, damn, he
You
knows
got
how
the
to walk.
fit.
Number 3 goes to our boy Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone.
It's the God
wearing
shirt.
the God shirt.
It's the God shirt, dude.
And the sword is a part of the attire for
It's-
most of it.
yeah.
You know?
Ah, dude, it's just so simple yet elegant.
Number 3 goes to Lucy on Cyberpunk.
Honestly, like she's what I'm striving to be right now. Like if I could look
I
that
think
good,
it's the skin gap
it's so
and that suit. It's just enough. You're like,
fucking
and perfect.
Mm.
Pops out. Anyway,
mwah, chef's kiss.
we also have Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling.
I mean, shit.
My
you're-
Dress Up has been kind of quiet. We haven't put it in the nominations, but you know, putting in fucking Marin is important for this.
Yeah, dude. Like I mean,
the whole show's about it.
what you want? Do you want a maid? I got you. What do you want? A demon girl? I got you, boo.
You want just to do the
regular
schoolgirl?
You want just Marin? I got you, boo. Like, get you a girl that can do everything.
And the last one is Uta from Bubble. The whole design
Interesting
of her, it was
character
my
design, yeah.
nomination, but she has a very interesting design. It's only one outfit, but it's legs yuge long. I like it.
No, I dig it, dude. A lot of colors, very reminiscent of Nia from Gurren Lagann.
It also makes me think of Final Fantasy type of shit.
I dig that. I dig that.
Yeah.
All right. The winner of a best... Wait, we didn't say who we voted for.
No,
I'm
we
getting
didn't.
ahead of myself. This is the first annual Anime Brothers Anime Awards for anime.
I voted for
We're going to polish this. You voted for Marin?
It was tough. I was going to go with my boy Kotaro. I went for him all the time, but I'm like, no. Marin's literally the whole show is about this girl dressing up.
Girl's drip,
and the physics they put in.
It's true.
To her putting on outfits is like, damn.
Them physics is nice. I went for your boy Kotaro. That's what I went for Kotaro from Kotaro
I feel like
Lives
a dick.
Alone.
I didn't go for my own boy.
No, I mean, trust me, dude. Like, there are probably better outfits out there, but any man, any woman, any child, any person out there who's gonna fucking stand up and wear a shirt that simply says God with a star on it, that's some... How do you compete with that, dog?
That's a tough one.
How do you compete with that? So the winner of Best Drip 2022 is... Find the piece of paper. We have Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. Congratulations, Marin.
Well deserved.
Everybody got them a girl that could do it all.
Marin definitely deserved to have that win.
Yeah, dude, I feel that.
She looks good doing it. She has a fun time. She's a perfect soul, and she knows how to wear the outfits.
What more do you need?
This is close though. Pretty close.
This was a very highly contested
it's like a
one.
decimal type of thing.
Highly contested,
but we got 36.8% went for Marin.
Okay.
26.3. 26.3%.
I think that's probably the closest we've had.
Yeah, it goes to Jotaro.
Okay.
And number 3 at 15.8% was Kotaro.
That's my man. See, other people get it. If you have the
if
balls to win a God shirt.
I let him down.
Yeah, you wear a God shirt and you got it, baby.
I let him down.
Like it's all right, man.
But Marin, we will send it to you in the mail. Thank you for existing.
Yeah, no, for real, dude. Like that.
For real, for real.
We owe you one.
For real, for real.
We owe you one.
Okay, here we go. Next big topic
Here it is.
you wanted to make sure was put on here for category. Toxic Waifu of the Year 2022.
We were gifted with so many wonderful toxic waifus this year. Like, I mean, shit, 3 of them came from one fucking anime. Like, take your pick, bro. So let's hear it. Who are the nominees?
Okay, number 1 is Makima from Chainsaw Man.
Okay, makes sense.
Number 2 is Himeno from Chainsaw Man.
Whoa, makes sense.
I don't know if you've seen a pattern, but Kobeni from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Everyone's in Chainsaw Man.
Everybody's toxic in Chainsaw Man.
We have Kiwi from Cyberpunk.
Okay, yep.
Yamai Ren from Komi Can't Communicate. You can tell I put that one in there.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know if anybody would consider her a waifu.
She wants to waifu Komi, and she'd be toxic.
the most toxic, for sure.
And then the last one is Fiona Frost in Spy Family.
I don't know if anybody else agrees.
She's not a good mom.
I put her on there, but like, goddamn, dude,
good
chill.
Mom and wife. Yeah,
any girl that shows up and is like, you're gonna leave your partner, if I have anything to say about it, that's like the reddest flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who did you vote for?
I voted for Himeno.
Really?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
No
like,
shit. I thought you were gonna go with Makima.
No, dude. We talked about it in the Chainsaw episode. Like, Makima might be the most toxic, but Himeno is like my personal brand of like toxic waifu.
Right.
Like I can't think of a promiscuous, I guess is a good word.
Okay.
Like out there, kind of free sexually, just like, even the puking. Like if I'm Denji and I get puked in my mouth, and then later on it's like, hey, we're getting busy, buddy.
Yeah,
I might
we should
be like,
bang. It's like, no.
I might be like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm down. Granted, I don't have a Makima in my life that. But yeah, Himeno, I'm into it, bro. I'm into it. She's my brand of toxic waifu. How about you?
Maybe that's how it went.
Yeah.
But
who did you vote for? Did you?
I picked Makima.
You picked Makima? I knew you would.
I wanted to pick Yamai Ren because I put her in there, but I was sitting there thinking about it, and as much as I put my blinders on, she is the most toxic person, and it's painfully toxic. It's obviously toxic. But,
oh, dude, it's manipulative. It's all bad.
I'm all for it. I just like I said, if I was Denji, I would be doing everything Denji was doing.
The tone in your voice was so bricked up right there. It's like, I'm all for it.
I don't think nobody understands.
Kick me out. Fucking my wife cometh here.
All right, so yeah, let's see who wins the most toxic waifu of the year.
All right, let's find out. The toxicest waifu of 2022 is... No surprise here. Makima from Chainsaw Man.
Makima.
That makes so much sense. I'm a Himeno stan, I guess. I get it.
I knew this was probably going to happen.
Yeah.
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 And we have a commanding 60% was to Makima.
Holy shit, dude.
20% in the second place went to Himeno.
Okay, there we go. I'll take silver.
And then 10% for the bronze was Fiona Frost.
Really?
Of Spy Family.
People get it, dude.
So
People get it.
yeah.
I dig that.
All right. Next category goes to most ridiculous transformation of 2022.
We had a few of them.
There's some crazy shit that goes on in these animes. So.
Yeah, dude. And the more anime goes, the more people have to one up previous transformations. Like, we thought long hair with Super Saiyan 3 was weird. Now we got guys with fucking power tools coming out of their face.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've come a long way,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so the first one is Golden Dimple from Mob Psycho 3. We also have Denji from Chainsaw Man.
He turns into a fucking chainsaw guy.
Chainsaw
I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. We have to admit this.
Yeah. The Green Baby in Stone Ocean.
It was a bone, and now it's a baby, and now it's Poochie. Who knows? What the fuck?
What the fuck? We have David Martinez from Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Boy got yoked.
If you know, you know. He got chromed up.
Is that performance enhancing drugs in some sort of way?
Yes. Everything chrome is cybernetic, is
Yeah.
basically giving yourself juice.
I thought that's what I was thinking.
Shit. Adult Nezuko in the Demon Slayer Entertainment District arc. People don't know she literally becomes an adult.
It definitely
And she, parts of her body get bigger, and her claws get bigger, and her aura is crazy.
and her
it's
aura
a
gets
transformation.
bigger, and
Literally, it's like it's not even fully like that, but it gets more intense. If you look at the anime figure. So
yeah,
it was controversial,
it
but
was, it stirred up some stuff.
but
dude.
guess what? It's the most ridiculous transformation.
Kicked up a lot of dust.
Kicked up a lot of dust.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we also have Falco when he turns into a Titan in Attack on Titan.
Yes, some sort of giraffe type looking thing.
So who did you vote for?
Who did I vote for? I think I'm pretty sure I voted for Falco Titan. I'm honest. I'm 99% sure I voted for Falco Titan because I was looking at him and Golden Dimple and thinking, like, these are both really ridiculous, but at least one of them kind of makes sense. Gold is ultimate power, I guess. Why was his neck so long when he turned into a Titan? I asked about Falco, and I still don't have an answer. So there we are.
All right. I put in. I put in Denji.
Okay.
Though
I dig that.
It's like the whole idea of the show. We can't, and we see it happen a lot. It doesn't mean it's not the most ridiculous transformation you've ever seen. The whole
It's
world
fucking
is
wild.
The man turns into a chainsaw. His arms become chainsaws. His legs even become chainsaws. He pulls on his center chest, and his head becomes a chainsaw. Like, guys, think about this for a minute. Like, everything else is still somewhat, except for the Titans, but like he turns into a chainsaw.
Yeah, I think we all need to just we like Chainsaw Man, but he turns into a fucking chainsaw.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, we all need to admit how ridiculous that is.
I thought I wasn't gonna like the show because of that. I'm like, he turns into a chainsaw, really fucking good.
When I heard he turned in the manga, I'm like,
And then
why
I'm
would I
watching-
read that? It sounds so stupid, but it's good.
Yeah,
But it's ridiculous. So
it is. But yeah,
we got to figure out who won this one because this is this is one of those ones. It's important to me. The
Yeah.
winner of most ridiculous transformation, 2022, is Falco Titan Attack on
damn
Titan.
it. Yeah,
He's such. Why was his neck so long?
I
We've
don't
seen
know,
some
man.
weird looking Titans throughout the 18,000
Yeah, there's-
seasons of Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
Not like that. That's to stand out in a room full of big floppy people. You got to do something right. That's all I'm
well,
saying.
it was still a pretty close one. I mean, it definitely took the win. With Falco had 30% of the votes, and that's not bad for first. Second place
terrible.
went to Denji with
Okay.
20% of the votes.
So people are in
People
agreement.
understand, yeah, yeah.
Our listeners, our community is in the agreement. He turns into a chainsaw. It's fucking weird.
But there is a tie when it comes to third place, and that was the Green Baby and David Martinez.
Oh shit!
So they tied for third place.
I respect that.
I feel like David's wasn't that dramatic for the most ridiculous, but
I mean,
especially if you play Cyberpunk,
yes, but
yeah.
just a before and after picture. If we just did before and afters here, he looks kind of fucking wild. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
All right.
All right, hell yeah.
We got two more left.
Two more. He's the final two, and I think they might be the most important too.
The next one, next to best strip, that is the most important, is the best hair.
The best hair of the year.
Who rocked the best hair in this anime
Nah,
of 2022?
I don't know. We're going to figure it out. First of all, who do we have to choose from, JD?
First one we get to choose from is Hanazawa from Mob Psycho.
Our boy Teru in residence.
We have Weather Report from Stone Ocean. I did like that one.
It is, I'm pretty sure it's hair. Even if it's a hat, we're counting it as hair.
Yeah, there's horns on it.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
We got Hayomi Chigiri, which I think is that guy with the highlights and blue lock.
He
with the blonde
is
highlights.
the Kurama-haired fella. He has
Kurama
the bright
hair.
red hair.
Okay.
It's long, it's
Damn it.
flowing, it's gorgeous. It's what I wish my hair looked like, even though I have long, flowing hair. It'll never be to that level.
And it won't be red.
No.
We have Uta from Bubble.
Okay.
I put this one on there. I like her.
A little two-tone
A little
action
two-tone
going
there.
on.
Yeah, I like
it.
that going. We have Lucy from Cyberpunk.
Yep.
She has great hair.
She does have
She
really
does
nice
have great hair. Yep,
Yep.
yep. And the last one is Aki from Chainsaw Man. We haven't given him any love, but he has that
Little
cool
top knot, baby.
little top knot, you know, bringing it in with his sword and looking
Really,
badass.
it came down between him and Tadano from Komi Can't Communicate what we were going to, what little chicken thing we
Yeah, a
were going to
little
put
thing
up.
on the back, but for some reason Aki just spoke to me.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
get that man bun almost going.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who did you pick?
Who did I pick? That's a good fucking question. For best hair, I think I ended up going with Weather Report. I
You did.
really did. There's something special about that. Something special about that JoJo's hair. Yeah, is it hat? Is it hair? Well, yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Lucy.
Okay, I respect
Um,
that.
I love the hairstyle.
I
Not a
like
lot
it.
of-
She
not a
got,
lot of
like, the
people can
one
pull it off, but I
strip.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's
It just
very-
worked for the cyberpunk world.
It's so close to being a Karen. Can I talk to your manager haircut? But it avoids being that.
Yeah, don't ever insult her again.
I
Yeah,
said it was
just-
close
yeah.
to it. All right.
You walk in that line with me.
I understand. All right, we're walking a tightrope, but we haven't fallen yet. God
I'm
damn
gonna
it.
make eye contact with you this whole time.
The winner of Best Hair of 2022 is none other than Lucy from
We won.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Congratulations, Lucy.
If Amelia's watching, we did it.
We what do you got? You fucking buying votes now? Is that what we're doing?
No, I just know where
Stop
her
the
head's
count.
at.
Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Well, actually, this was still, it's, not close, but it's closer.
Okay.
Lucy won with 35% of the votes.
Not bad.
So that wasn't bad. Second place went to Weather Report with 20% of the votes.
My people are getting a lot of silvers today. All I'm
A
saying.
lot of silvers. The
We're
silver
almost
team.
there.
And then we have a close third between two people. Chigiri and Hanazawa both won with 15%. They stuck in that,
I dig that.
third place spot. So not a lot of people picked Uta, and no one really thinks Aki looks good, probably. It wasn't even
Yeah.
showing a percentage.
That's fucking unfortunate, man. It was
Like,
so
why'd you
low,
put him
yeah.
on here?
I like the top knot.
I do
right?
too.
I guess I should have voted for him since I'm like championing him, but Weather Report was here.
Yeah.
With hair like that, I mean, come on. So congratulations, Lucy. You are a very deserving winner.
We will
of Best
also
Hair
send
of the
that
Year
via, cybernetics, just like your
Yes.
boy David got.
through email.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good one.
All right. So this is the last category of the day.
Last
biggest
category. This
category
is the
of the
biggest
day.
one we've all been waiting for, and a lot of questions are circling like who's going to win. This is Anime of the Year for the
Yes.
Anime Brothers Award Show for anime.
The best anime of 2022.
This is for all the marbles.
This is for everything. This is important to me. I know. I'm excited for this one. So let's just hear it. Let's just get into it. Who are
The
the
first
nominees?
nominee is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Okay.
Strong one. Second one, Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2.
I feel like anytime Attack on Titan has aired that year, it's gonna be nominated.
Pretty much. That's why people get sick of it. Bochi the Rock.
It's worth. It fucking deserves it.
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. All right. All right.
Spy Family, part 2.
Okay. Actually, all of Spy Family.
They were all
It
in
all
2020?
came out this year. I know, right? This feels like a really long year. All of Spy Family came out this year.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least, Kaguya-sama Ultra Romantic.
Okay.
Damn. So what did you vote for? Because you were torn between like 2 or 3.
I think I think we've been like there have been some really good anime. But I think we've both known what our anime of the year is going to be for a long time.
Yes.
It's Cyberpunk Edge Runners for me.
Yep.
It was for you as well.
Yes.
Look, Bochi the Rock was really good. I love Bochi the Rock. And any other year, Bochi the Rock is running away with this. But there's something about an anime that can come in, drop 10 episodes, and then piece the fuck out.
I'm out, and then it leave a mark with you. You hear one song, and you're like, oh my God, it's flooding back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Mm.
So as good as all these anime are, Cyberpunk Edge Runners for me just was that special standout. I'm an Imaishi simp. I should have won Simp of the Year for Imaishi, but
Or
unfortunately,
Super Eye Patch Wolf.
that too.
One of the two.
I just should have won Simp of the Year. That's what. So
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so nervous.
All right. Well, let's find out. Obviously, we are in agreement, but it's not just about us.
It's about
About
the
our
viewers.
entire fucking community. Anybody who took the time to vote. First of all, before we give away the winner, we want to say thank you to everybody who took the time to vote. You are
Thank you.
wonderful, awesome, and we really appreciate the feedback.
And want
And
to
our-
say it again. Thank you to the patrons. Like, you made this possible, got us closer to doing all of this.
Yeah, all this shit, everything you see here, you made it possible. Thank
Yeah.
you, anybody new and old who's listening, any viewers, anybody who subscribed to the YouTube channel, anybody who sees a guy in a bunny suit and decides thank you. You know, we're gonna check that out.
You should do it alone for the, the thighs and everything that you get to see.
You guys are awesome.
Hmm.
The Anime Brothers Anime Awards for Anime of the Year
The year.
is none other than Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Congratulations,
This
Cyberpunk.
is all I wanted. Way to go, Cyberpunk. You took home 2022 for this fucking podcast.
It truly was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can't say anything else about it that I haven't already said other than much deserved.
Yeah.
How much did it win by and what came in second and third?
Well, pretty much like the last one, 35% went for Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Okay, all right. So this is a close
Yeah.
one.
Now, there's a tie for second place.
Holy shit.
And that is at 20% each. And that is Attack on Titan, Final Season Part 2, and Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
And then
All
third
right.
place with 15% was Spy Family in whole, I guess, not Part 2, the whole thing.
Yeah, just Spy Family.
So, yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Dude, I know we're happy. Like,
I'm happy. I know you wanted your Bochi somewhat in the race, and it wasn't as
But,
close as it, you probably wanted it to be.
hear me out here.
Hear me out here.
For all these other anime, Bocchi the Rock is going to continue. Chainsaw Man is going to continue. Spy
Right.
Family.
Yes.
Cyberpunk is over. This
Kaguya-sama
is the one.
is going to continue. Everything except for Cyberpunk is continuing.
Yeah, this is the one chance we get to really recognize and shout out Cyberpunk. And even if it's like neck and neck with something else, like for me, I'm just happy that Cyberpunk won specifically for that reason because it's done. It showed up. It fucked our wives, and then it left, and we're all
Yeah.
like, "Thank you so much. That was such
Now
a
we have a
wonderful
child.
experience."
It's kind of crazy.
So yeah, congratulations, Cyberpunk Edge
Yes.
Runners. Your award will be in the email. There
We
we
can
go.
also send them an email.
We could.
We could.
I'm gonna send Imaishi an email and tell him that his anime has won our award
Be
show.
like, who the fuck is
Yeah,
this
who
guy?
the fuck is this? Studio Trigger's like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh
Shit.
man.
Shit.
Well, there you have it, everybody.
We did it. The first ever episode from the Anime Brothers. It was an award show. Hopefully you didn't mind it. Hopefully you liked the studio. Hopefully you like Mr. Earthworm here. Like,
Yeah,
look at
you
this
know,
man.
I mean, if this
he did it.
I hope
you
this
did
was-
it. You
this
made
was
this
worth it
possible.
for everybody. Yeah, no, for real. You guys are wonderful. Thank you everybody for listening, for watching, for giving a shit about what we do. It's absolutely awesome. Now is the time for plugs, though. We didn't want to do plugs earlier. We wanted to get right down to the point.
And this
but
is your part.
now is the time where I ask things of you people who are listening to us. First of all, if you are listening on a podcast platform, don't forget to like and not like. Are you getting the shit mixed up?
Already doing the like and subscribe.
We're gonna redo that. Bramp, bramp, womp, womp. For anybody listening on a podcast platform, if you wouldn't mind, I want to ask a favor of you guys. Hit the link in the show notes to our YouTube channel and give us a subscribe. You know, help us boost those numbers. Hopefully, get us on some sort of algorithm. Nobody knows how it works, but obviously, the more people that are watching us and telling YouTube that they like us, the better. So let's get that done if you guys don't mind. Obviously, if you discovered us on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, let us know how ridiculous I look. If you are really pissed off about these awards, you know, there's a place for it right here. Just go ham, go crazy, everybody. Get
Let
in
it
the
all out.
comments, all right? Get in the comments.
Get in the comments, or you're gonna get some
Get
shit.
in the comments. Discord, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to get in on voting for the Anime Brothers Anime Awards for anime next year, or any other fan stuff that we do, anything that we can get you into, all those links are going to be in the show notes in the episode description. Join up, talk to us. Discord's the best place to do it. Instagram and Twitter's a little bit more informal, but a lot of people like that social media type shit.
Yeah.
All right. So we mentioned it earlier, patreon.com/animebrothers podcast. You guys have already done so much to help us just be better. But yes, if you think that we need to get him a better fitting bunny suit. I'd like to throw $1 his way for $1 a month.
Probably by the next video, you're gonna be wearing something else.
I'm gonna be wearing normal.
I'm only dressed. I'm not gonna be this dressed up. I'm pretty much gonna wear casual.
This is not a normal fit for me. So yeah, but please consider subscribing to the Patreon. Patreon.com/animebrothers_podcast. Other than that, thank you guys so much.
Thank you
for everybody who give us a rating on Spotify. This is it. This is what you get.
Yeah.
This is your reward.
There's
so
no looking back now.
I'm gonna
You've
give you
done
all
this.
a minute to soak it in. We're gonna. There you go, everybody.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's it for the show. I've been JD.
I've been Earthworm, the bunny girl. I think that's going to be my new moniker.
The bunny
From now
girl?
on, I'll be the bunny girl.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of the mighty, we're just going to go to the bunny girl. And see you guys next week. Peace
we'll
out,
see you in the
everybody.
next episode, guys.